in here? Who said you could be in here? Well, come on in. Alright, so today I've got a new project for you. A little less woodworking, just a little more of something fun. I grabbed this safe from Harbor Freight, actually. Now, I like my safes. I like having things nearby. This is a wall mount safe. You put it in the wall inside with a box of studs around it, and you can hide it with your picture or painting or whatever you want to hide it with. Now, my go-to safe is a bedside here that I've got. You'll see that there. I love those. And I also want to give a shout out to We the People holsters who have provided the t-shirt that I'm wearing for today. Now, this is where we're going to be mounting the safe on this wall here so that as I'm laying in bed, I can pop up, open the safe, easy access, there's my door. Now remember, this is an 1880s Victorian home, so we're not dealing with sheetrock and cheap studding. We're dealing with lath and plaster, about 2 inches of plaster actually on top of that, floated in certain sections to get it level. And then we're talking about these massive, rough-hewn, I think they're actually about 3.5 by 3 3/4 studding in the wall. So it's not a 2x4, but the nice thing is, it's nice and sturdy. These walls, I mean, that's a heavy, heavy wall. And that's what I love about these homes. So let's take a look at the features of this particular safe. Now this one is made by Union. It's an electronic wall safe, pry resistant, heavy gauge, pre-drilled holes for wall mount, LED indicators with low battery alert, and 2 removable shelves. Now I haven't looked at it yet. I just took it out of the box. You've got your pad. You've got your toggle there. We've got some keys, but I don't see a keyhole. Whoop. Is it like, whoop? Definitely not a biometric, beep, beep, you know? Oh, maybe it's, okay, I see it. All right, there we go. Okay, there we go. All right. Now, Union is a good safe company. I mean, they make good safes. I mean, I've had a couple before. Well, let's get back a little further there. You know, with a lot of these inexpensive safes, they're all built basically the same. So there it is. And you do have a nice piece of cloth on the bottom. All right, well, that's it. That's the safe. So let's just get it in the wall. All right, now this is not an instruction manual. It is an owner's manual and safety instructions for the safe itself. There are no installation instructions with the safe, but it's self-explanatory. We've got our holes. We know what our dimensions are going to be, what our rough opening needs to be based on this. So let's see what if the box says anything additional. Just a picture. Nice picture. There we go. There we go. Interior and exterior dimensions. So there's our dimensions. So that's where I'm going to blow open, right there. Now today I'm going to point out that I'm also wearing one of my favorite pairs of boots, the Kodiak Zane. I love these boots. These are my weekend boots. They're light and comfortable, and they're effortless to wear. So when I'm not doing any heavy or hard work, I wear these all the time. Take a look at that video right there. Go to that video. Now we already know there's a stud here on the end, and I already know my spacing is 23. So there should be a stud right here. Yep. Boop, boop, boop. Pop, pop, pop. So this is the stud I want to get to. So I'm going to attach to this stud here. I want right there. So I'm just going to blow a hole. Now, one of the coolest things about old homes, guys and gals, is this. horsehair. Love it. It's awesome. So the horsehair fibers inside of the plaster gave it its strength. And wow, was it really strong, right? Punching through this hurts, but punching through some sheetrock doesn't. Nothing back there. So, now I'm going to be using my Milwaukee Fuel Sawzall with good old Milwaukee blade in it. Now the reason I go slowly is because you never know what's behind there. In older homes, there could be old knob and tube that's still left in there. There's really no guarantee that each bay between studs is clear because there is wiring on the other side, and there's wiring here, and there's thermostat here. I don't want to just go gangbusters and start cutting everything up. It's more I have to fix. Now here's something that you should always be aware of. Never just go off of the dimension. The box here states that the height of the safe is 20 5/8 and then 20 1/4. Okay, so that would be interior and exterior. But let's see what the actual height is. So it's actually 21 1/16. Like on the dot, 1/16 on the dot. And 13 14/16. And what did we say again? Now another great tool that you can use for something like this is the little Milwaukee handheld M12 cutoff system. You got the little vacuum attachment here. You can rotate the cutting platform on it. You can reverse the spin of the blade. And dude, I love this thing. So let's use this a little bit. So, here's the irony of how these projects usually turn out. When you think you know what to expect behind the wall, you still don't. Because this whole house, everything that I've taken down has basically been 23 1/4 inches on center, stud spacing, and here we're 13 1/2. Literally, 13 1/2 right here. And what do we need? 13 3/4, roughly. 13 3/4. Cool. Really cool, guys. Really awesome. Well, let's go. the lawn's not getting cut today. Oh, I see, that's where it's... Well, at least I'm good at getting stuff level. I've got that going for me. But, now I've got some patching to do, as you can see there. What a project. So, it's in now. I'm gonna get some screws. Perfect. What do you think? How's that one? Put it on hinges so it can swing open. Access the safe. You're good to go. Immediate access, okay? Well, there's a Saturday project gone not wrong. Just you know, as usual. Listen, that was a fun project. You got a safe now on the wall. I'm gonna cover it with a painting. And you guys should get one too. All right, now here's a little secret of mine that I've used in the past with some old homes. You know, back in the day, they used horsehair as fibers to keep your plaster tight, to give it strength and rigidity. So what I do is I take some mesh and I pack it into whatever I'm filling. Just pack that mesh in there. And guys, I know this is kind of weird and you're like, what? That's not the right way to do it. But it really is, actually. It is literally the right way to fill a hole. Because if you just tape over the hole with some mesh, or use a patch, and then you plaster over it or skim coat over it with spackle, that hole is not strong. It's only as strong as that top coat of spackle that's holding the whole mesh together. But if you fill the hole with mesh, just as like they used to mix in horsehair to their mud, or to their plaster, it adds rigidity. So this is the right way to do it. Pack that in there. And see, like I said, the reason I'm doing this is because this safe is not coming out. I intend to keep it here. If I sell the house, it's staying in the house for the next person. So I've packed it out. Now that I've packed it, now I can cover it. Okay? But I'm not going to cover it just yet. I'm going to take my plaster mix. All right, so I've plastered my patcher. I've plastered my patcher, did you know that? So I've patched my plaster on this side. I buried in my mesh, I put one coat of mesh on top, and I did my initial coat, and I skimmed it out far enough where I'm going to only do 2 coats here. My second coat, which will act as my top coat, will just flare right on out there, and it'll smoothen everything out, and you won't even know it's there. Now, I'm taking off the sticker. What a pain. Do stickers really have to be like this? Like, I know I've got like adhesive remover and sticker remover and stuff, but why should a sticker be like this? This shouldn't be a sticker. Stickers shouldn't be this hard. Stickers should... The camera can't even focus on my finger. There we go. How your project's going today, guys? It's a Saturday. Obviously, you could be watching this on a Friday night or a Monday afternoon at 2 o'clock. But it's a Saturday morning. What are you guys working on today? I'm working on removing a sticker. And at this point in life right now, globally, we need to stand together. This isn't about America versus China or Australia or Canada. You guys are my favorite places. This is about us versus them. It's about good versus evil, and we need to stand together in the face of evil. And that means that wherever we are and whoever we are, we need to support one another. So I want you to know that I genuinely support you. I'm an American. I'm an American citizen. This is my country. This is my home. And I serve my country, but I also serve you globally, part of my world network. And I'm grateful for each of you watching this channel, supporting this channel, no matter where you are. So friends, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and tap that like button because it helps me get deeper into the YouTube algorithm, which helps me make a few cents on these videos, which I spend a lot of time making and editing, believe it or not. And then if you haven't, tap that bell to receive notifications anytime I release a new video. So again, thank you for watching. I'm Adam, and this is The New Woodworker. So because this safe is now in its home and it is not coming out anywhere, what did I just say?